When it comes to the Supreme Court, Justice Thomas and Justice Jackson would seem to be an odd couple. However, in this case, they both wrote concurrences, adding to the opinion of the court. I write separately because, in my view, FUTA's religious purposes exemption does not distinguish between charitable organizations based on their engagement in proselytization or their service to religious adherents. Nor does that exemption differentiate based on religious motivation, as the government, as amicus, insists. Rather, both the text and the legislative history of FUTA's religious purpose exemption confirm that Congress used this phrase, operated primarily for religious purposes, to refer to the organization's function, not its inspiration. Put differently, Section 3309B1B turns on what an entity does, not on how or why it does it. Justice Jackson is referring to the Federal Unemployment Tax Act and its religious purposes exemption. Specifically, she is referring to the language, an organization which is operated primarily for religious purposes and which is operated, supervised, controlled, or principally supported by a church or convention of association of churches. As she describes Congress's intent, here, Congress sought to extend to most nonprofit workers the stability that unemployment insurance offers, while exempting a narrow category of church-affiliated entities most likely to cause significant entanglement problems for the unemployment system, precisely because their work involves preparing individuals for religious life. It is perfectly consistent with the opinion the court hands down today for states to align their 3309B1B-based religious purpose exemptions with Congress's true focus. Except the language she quotes says nothing about preparing individuals for religious life, only that it have a religious purpose. As I've already pointed out, there are numerous verses in the Bible that tell adherents they are to take care of the poor and needy, which is what Catholic Charities in general does.